Hello everyone, welcome to Screen Scream on Viola. In today's episode, we're going to continue talking about Asian movies. Here comes the 100th episode, but it's not the real 100th episode actually. It's just the 100th episode after I moved to this new platform. So I'm not going to celebrate, but I still feel happy. And let's just make it a normal episode. Let's listen to the first new movie we're going to talk about today. Not Friends. A group of high school students, fueled by their shared passion for filmmaking, sets out to create a short film based on the life of their beloved classmates. Little do they know, their endeavor will lead them to uncover their friends' hidden secrets that could change their perspective on their passion forever.
ชาตินี้มันก็ไม่เห็นหน้ากูเลยเว้ย
The first new movie we're going to talk about today is a Thai movie. I don't know about North America, but Thai entertainment has been a very big thing in Asia.It has become more and more popular. It's not only about ghost movie right now. They export a lot of idol series and their movie genres are various right now. Even if you're not familiar with Thai movie, you've probably heard about Bad Genius. And this movie, Not Friends, is exactly the new work of the crew of Bad Genius.And it's going to represent Thailand to run for the 2024 Best International Film at the Oscars Award. There is a theory mentioned in the movie. It says that according to scientific research, a person can only remember 150 friends in our lives. So when you meet your 151st friends, your first friend will be replaced.I'm not sure what kind of replace that is, but from the trailer I saw, I think it's possible that you will forget that friend or that friend would disappear in the world, pass away or something. So this is the sad part that we will forget people who are dead already. And the plot of this movie is between the two protagonists. Well, maybe not two because one of them passes away.Right after the movie begins. When Joe mentions this theory to Pei becomes furious. However, Joe passes away the next day because of an car accident. In order to commemorate his good friend Joe, Pei decides to invite everyone at the school to film this short film with him.However, through the project, everyone realizes that the intention for Pei to film this video is not so simple as it seems. Whether it's for his own personal image or to increase the possibility of himself to get into a good university, people start to doubt that. And this is what the movie is about. I personally think it sounds pretty interesting.And if you're interested in Thai movie, Not Friends is a good choice for you to make this weekend. Now, the second new movie we're going to talk about today is a Japanese anime, but it's not the one that you think I'm going to introduce because I think that one is too popular that it will be on the chart the following week. So let's listen to the introduction of this one. Precure ALL STARS F.A great Precure gathering, or so we thought. They've actually been separated. Where am I? When Sora wakes up, she finds herself in a mysterious world. It seems that she has lost Mashiro and the others. But there she meets Yui, Manazu, and Prince. What's more, Prince transforms into Pure Supreme. Mashiro meets Laura,Amane and Nodoka on a small island in the sea and rescues Puka from a monster attack. Tsubasa meets Saaya, Hachang, and Haruka, where they take a walk in a hanging garden. Ageha meets Asumi, Lala, and Yukari, but Lala and Yukari are having trouble getting along. They meet a lot of friends, but for some reason, Their memories are all a little hazy, and it seems that the only people in this world are Precure. We want to go back to our own world. The clue is a castle in the distance onward. Our journey begins here. Let's go on a great adventure to the castle. The second new movie we're going to talk about is a Japanese anime, Precure ALL STARS F. Yes, Spy Family is going to be released this week as well, but I think it will definitely be on the chart in the following weeks. So I want to talk about Precure ALL STARS F because this is also a very popular anime. It's that I'm not familiar with it at all. Actually, Precure ALL STARS F is the latest movie version of Precure series for its 20th anniversary. From the introduction we just heard, I think for people who are not familiar with the series, the biggest problem is that there are so many names. How could it be possible that I remember all of them? Exactly. Actually, in this movie, there are 77 protagonists from the first generation to the 20th generation. But for their fans, it's like a big party. They can see the characters they haven't seen for a long time. It's really amazing and something worth looking forward to. And this time, all the Precure characters are going to have an unprecedented fight in the movie. Just like what we heard in the introduction, the only clue that can lead them home lies in the castle in the distance. But what kind of battle or fight awaits them in the castle is something we need to find out at the theater. When I saw the poster and trailer of Precure ALL STARS F, all I thought about was something like the Powerpuff Girls or the Sailor Moon. You know, female characters, cute or beautiful, and they're very colorful. And I think Precure ALL STARS F is something similar to that, especially because it's an anniversary version with all the characters from the first generation to the 20th generation. So if you are a fan of Precure series, I highly recommend you to watch this movie this weekend. You won't be disappointed. And before we move on to Top 007 and talk about the movies on the chart this week, let's review what we had from last week first. Top 3 was Princess Mononoke, Top 2 Wonka, and Top 1 was Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Let's listen to Top 7 to Top 4. Top 5, Wish.
I decide what everyone deserves.
So I look up at the stars to guide me. I wish and throw caution to everyone.
Top 4, Anyone But You.
How's it going, stranger?
What's going on over there?
They dated, she crushed his heart.
That man does not have a heart. No way.
Honey, look who's here.
Who is that?
My ex, Jonathan. My parents have been trying to get us back together.
What? There are only 2 movies from Top 7 to Top 4 this week, so it's pretty crowded from Top 3 to Top 1. Anyway, before we move there, let's talk about Wish and Anyone But You. First of all, Wish. As I mentioned, I wanted to watch it so badly because the protagonist, well, I should say antagonist, was dubbed by Chris Pine, whom I love very much. However, all the storyline seems very cliche, and according to people who went to see it, they said that the painting was actually not that delicate. And from the trailer, you can see that they're trying to be nostalgic, but at the same time, you can tell exactly which animation some characters were from. For example, the donkey that's next to the protagonist is obviously the one came from Pinocchio. So it's just not impressive in general. Next but not least, Anyone But You. It's going to be released in Taiwan on February the 2nd, aiming that people would like to watch some light movies during Lunar New Year. And yes, Anyone But You is a romantic comedy starring the handsome actor in Top Gun Maverick, Glenn Powell. And the audience gets to see his good bodybuilding in the movie. Well, I'm not that kind of audience, so I probably won't go watch it. But if you like muscles, maybe Anyone But You would be a good choice for you. And now let's move on to top 3 to top 1. See if there's any new faces on the chart. Let's check it out. Top 3. Night Swim. Princess Mononoke. Top 2. The Beekeeper.
1, 2, 3.
Top 1. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Yeah, I finally got a job. I'm the king of the...
Wonka.
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Wow, it really is crowded from top 3 to top 1. And we see that there are 2 new faces on the chart this week, Night Swim and the Beekeeper. Since Night Swim is not released in Taiwan yet and it's a horror, I'm going to talk about the Beekeeper. The producer, Bill Block, found the scriptwriter and the director from Fury. If you've seen Fury, I like it very much. It starred by Brad Pitt. It's critically acclaimed and it got pretty good box office. So you can say that the scriptwriter and the director of Fury cooperated to create the Beekeeper, which is something worth looking forward to. And the producer, Bill Block, is really happy to cooperate with the director and actor Jason Statham once again because they are both really good at action movies. And the Beekeeper actually discusses the scam problem that people face nowadays in the society. Aside from Jason Statham, actually the crew cast a lot of great actors and actresses. So Bill Block is confident that the Beekeeper is really exciting, that the audience will feel nervous sitting at the theater. When it comes to actors who do their own stunts, people think of Tom Cruise. But actually, Jason Statham did all the high-level stunts himself in The Beekeeper. The name The Beekeeper not only represents the secret organization the protagonist worked for, but also represents that the protagonist is a real beekeeper. Therefore, you can also see Jason Statham fighting with the real bees in the movie. I'm not sure if that's exciting, but he did that himself. He didn't use a stunt double at all. Just like Jason Statham himself said, The Beekeeper is a very cool movie, full of excitement, and the quality is pretty good. And he hopes that the crew can continue making sequels based on the worldview they've built with the first one. You know, of course, actors would like to have sequels. That way they can continue making money with the same IP, right? But I think so far the Beekeeper has received pretty good feedback. And I think we haven't seen exciting action movies at the theater for a while. So if you missed them, I think The Beekeeper might be the chance for you to experience some action scenes. And that's all the time we have today. Hope you like the show and remember to tune in same time next week here at Screen Scream. I'm Viola. See you next time.